What's really blocking you from having this new beginning? What's really going on here? I'm picking up on something to do with possibly some unseen forces delaying your next chapter, collective. Welcome. Intuitively Awakened Starseed here with a message for you guys. I'm definitely getting some energy here, okay? Let's take a look at the cards and see what is going on. You guys, as always, please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Always use your intuition and your discernment. Okay, so, well, first card, we got the Eight of Swords. So it looks like the strongest blockage that's going on here is maybe the feeling of being mentally or maybe emotionally trapped, right? I feel like you may believe circumstances, timing, or other people still hold power over your future, okay? But this card says the deeper restriction is actually internalized fear or uncertainty, okay? But that could also be triggered by some, like, I'm getting here, outside forces or something like that, okay? So I feel like part of you is still scanning for danger, right? Before allowing yourself to begin again, right? Which could be, again, tied to something from the past, okay? Now, the next card, you guys, look, we have the moon. So this is something to do with something hidden, unseen forces around this situation. Okay? So there's hidden emotional undercurrents affecting this new beginning. Or I'm getting here, not everything influencing you is visible or openly spoken, right? So this card definitely points to like some unresolved emotional energy, intuitive warnings. There's something on the outside. That's what I'm getting here for some of you guys. Intuitively Awakened Starseed. I'm getting here some type of confusion is being created by mixed signals, okay? But that could be influenced again by some other type of force, is what I'm getting here. Now, I'm also getting spiritual exhaustion, right? And then I'm getting something to do with projection, okay? And subconscious fear surfacing through anxiety or hesitation, but there's something to do with projection from the outside. I do feel like there's something going on here. There could be another energy I'm picking up on here, okay? Now, this also suggests that certain people may not fully understand maybe your transformation and are still energetically attached to maybe the old version of you. So this could have been something that you have ascended from. And there is like the past maybe still trying to hold on to you, and maybe that's what's keeping you from moving forward. But it's not just like physically trying to hold on to you or something that is seen. There is something moving behind the scenes, is what I'm getting here, and it has to do with your past. Now, this could be a person, this could be an old situation, or something like that. I am picking up on some manipulation here, okay? Now, I'm getting here something to do with the expectations, right? So, curiosity, unresolved feelings may still be affecting your clarity more than you realize, okay? And it's tied to this. There's somebody from your past or something like that, or a past situation that is still, I feel like, finding its way to your present or something like that, okay? So here we go. We have the Six of Cups here, all right? This is tied to the past. Clearly, whatever, this energy is like overwhelming, okay? That it's something from your past that's keeping you from moving forward, okay? I'm getting here, it's still emotionally active with this card somewhere. There's something that you need to clear out. There's something that you need to finally maybe cut ties with from your past or something like that. Come to terms with something, okay? because it's still showing up in your present. And it could be a person, it could be a past situation, it could be a past, maybe an old job or something like that, to whereas, it's still following you into your future. Okay, so it's like, but you're in a different timeline, is what I'm getting here. Or it could be a person, an old connection, or something like that, or whatever took place in that connection. I kind of picked up on this in another message, but it's like it's following you or it's weighing you down for your future. So that's what's holding you back, right? So somebody may be still having some sort of access to you and it's triggering you, right? To some degree. Okay. Yeah, because this Six of Cups, this is definitely saying there's a tie to the past, memories, unfinished conversations. Maybe there's a conversation that needs to be had, maybe some closure. Okay. Something about guilt. There could be something, yeah. Okay, something that you need to clear the air with so that you can move forward. Also, too, emotional loyalty to who you used to be. So recognizing who you are now as well is part of this. Okay? And not allowing outside influences to affect your connection, because some of you guys have moved on into a new connection. I'm going to just keep it a beam with you. Okay? And it's like, the energy that I'm getting for some of you guys here in the collective Intuitively Awakened Starseed is that there is outside forces, because you have moved on. You're in a different, or you're aligned with your true purpose. And I'm getting here manifestations coming in. And this is somebody, it's like your past is calling, trying to keep you tethered. Okay? Or trying to keep you in your head. Maybe about a connection. Okay? Huh. Wow. So, I'm getting here something inside you may still be waiting for closure that you may not get. You may have to give yourself some closure. You may be waiting for understanding. I'm getting here, you have to be your own champion with this. Okay, and I'm getting here something about emotional certainty. So these are all things that I feel like you may have to give yourself in order to release something, unless there's a conversation that you can have to clear this out. Okay, but if not, I'm getting here, you got to release this. Yeah. The attachment is what's creating hesitation. Okay, at the threshold of the new chapter. Wow. Okay, what else we got here? Please give us more. Wow. Okay, wow. So look at this. We have the Five of Wands showing up here, you guys. This is external energy blocking momentum, okay? Too much noise is surrounding. That's what I've been picking up on. There's some chaos surrounding this connection, or there is somebody trying to keep chaos going on around a connection or a new opportunity, your new chapter. Okay, you guys, somebody don't want to see you winning. That's what I'm getting here. Something about your happiness is triggering somebody. That's the outside force that I'm picking up on. I gotta give it to you how I'm seeing it. Okay, so Five of Wands, please take it how it resonates, you guys. Yep. Be careful of what you're internalizing, what type of information you're taking in, what type of communication you are taking in, okay? There's too much noise that surrounds you right now, okay? Conflicting opinions. Everyone doesn't need to have an opinion on whatever you got going on. That's for some of y'all. Please take it how it resonates. But I'm feeling this energy really strong right now, Intuitively Awakened Starseed. Somebody is creating tension about your new beginning, whatever that new chapter looks like, okay? I'm getting here emotional static. Somebody could be trying to make you feel maybe unsure of yourself, maybe unsure of your connection, maybe making you doubt the people around you, things like that. That's what I'm getting here, creating this noise, this chaos, right? Because they don't want to be in the void. Yeah, so I'm getting here also to competition, drama, all of the things that wear on a connection, a new beginning, a new chapter, things that just wear on movement, evolution. Somebody doesn't want you to change. Somebody, maybe there could be something to whereas somebody is triggered by you changing. Something like that, okay? Creating drama. Mind games, trying to get in your head. That's what I've been picking up on, right? Creating chaos. Yup. Okay, what else do we have here? Please give us more for the collective. What else do we have here? Okay. So yeah, that card does appear when someone is trying to move forward while still energetically entangled in unresolved chaos. This would be somebody trying to keep you in an entanglement or something like that. Okay? Wow. Or your person. Please take it how it resonates, or somebody close to you. Share this message, you guys. If it, it doesn't resonate with you, but you realize it does resonate with someone else, okay? Also, too, please make sure you like and subscribe. But I'm getting here. Oh, wow. Okay, so look at this. The next card, we do have the Fool in reverse. In reverse. This energy is irritating me. So I know it's irritating somebody, whoever this is resonating with, okay? There's like an annoyance, okay? Yes. It's almost like somebody wants you to forfeit something, or trying to get you to forfeit something. And it could actually be what they want. That you're in a line, you're being aligned to have, is what I'm getting here. Full reverse. The new beginning feels risky because it requires trust without guarantees. But then there's a bunch of noise, okay? So I'm getting here something to do with losing control, instability, judgment, failure, okay? This could all be energy that someone's trying to project onto you. Lean into your intuition. Again, some of you guys, there's already that knowing. You already know, okay, what you need to know about a situation to move forward, okay? There is actually doubt being projected here or something like that, okay? How does that look? Making you not trust your own decision making, making you, or trying, okay? Making the attempt, planting the seed, right? Of doubt. Deception, maybe with the connection, right? Planting that seed. Ooh. Yeah, this is what's blocking here. This new beginning, this new chapter. Unseen forces. There's a lot of like conversations going on is what I'm getting here. A lot of chatter. Maybe trying to get information on you. People close to you. There's a whole undercurrent going on here. I feel like you pick up on the energy as well. Mm-hmm. Wow. So I'm getting here the unseen block here. It's not lack of opportunity. I'm getting here, for some of you guys, it could be fear of transformation, becoming someone different. And some of you guys, it's like when you, as you're transforming, you're noticing maybe you're getting some type of energy like chaos or something like that. And that could be interrupting that growth phase as well. But I'm getting here something to do with that old chapter is entirely closed, or it will be, depending on where you are in your timeline. Intuitively awakened starseed, okay? Yeah. So you guys, I'm also getting the energy here. Energy. Ace of Wands, you guys. Okay? This is something that something's already predestined. The ball is already rolling for something is what I'm getting here. This could be something waiting on you to take action, or maybe you've already, you already know this. Again, there's a deep knowing. Ace of Wands. This is like go for it type of energy with that. Yes. Wow. Okay, you guys. I'm also seeing here the next card, the Hangman, right? So that's definitely seeing things from a new perspective. Okay. But with this Ace of Wands, I'm getting here a decisive act of alignment will break this stagnation. Oh, with this, it's like just do it type of energy, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's time to take action. I'm getting here the it's this card is saying the beginning opens with you. So things are really waiting on you, okay? So I'm getting here, don't wait for this like whole universal approval, because the energy that I'm getting, you're not going to get that approval for some of you guys. Intuitively awakened starseed. So you're waiting for something that's not going to happen, and your future is hanging in the balance of this, okay? Yeah. So I'm getting here, you're going to have to bypass any of these approvals and, things like that, especially from anyone from your past, because this is a trap. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're going to need to definitely, yeah, bypass the whatever, you're looking for from the past. Some of you guys are looking for maybe some type of confirmation from someone from your past that you're on the right path. This is something that you're going to have to lean into your own knowing. Yep. Okay. So I'm getting here also to stop explaining to people that are committed to misunderstanding you as well. Okay. I picked up on that before. And I'm getting here, act on inspiration, be inspired. Okay. Before has time to reshape things, right? The spark. Something about the spark is already present. So I'm getting here, what's missing is that permission, but you grant yourself the permission to be happy and move on in your future. Okay, that's for somebody, you guys. Yeah. So the hangman, right? This is a pause in changing your perspective, right? Because that's what matters in this. Okay, before the next phase begins. That's what you need to understand. Whomever this is for, ignore the noise. Okay, the unseen forces I'm getting here are not, leave them external, right? Don't internalize this energy. They are like spiritual and psychological type of, I'm getting here, some type of vampires or something like that. Okay, you are being asked to release control over, these narratives, and I'm getting here maybe some people pleasing. Okay, release that. It doesn't matter. Okay, timing and trust. Okay, or I'm getting trust the timing. Trust yourself. You're being restructured internally. Okay? You're ushering in a new phase. You're being ushered into a new phase, is what I'm getting here. So, if the beginning had arrived earlier, you guys, you may have carried all of this old mess on with you on through over the next threshold into through the new portals, all of that. You would have took all of this with you. Okay, so now it's time for you to realize what is like, keeping you stuck, and what you're giving power to, what you're giving, it's like you're giving it life. What needs to be released, it need to be in the grave. That's what I'm getting here. This is not good energy that I'm picking up on. So it doesn't need grace, it needs release. Okay? Hopefully this is resonating with someone. Okay? Now, the next card that I did get, collective, I did get, oh my gosh, look at my deck here. Sorry about that. Everything went everywhere. Okay? Yeah, but I'm getting here, and that could be something to do with this energy. It's like everything everywhere all at once. But the next card that I did get, I got the Star. Okay? So this is giving the energy of, this is showing a temporary blockage. The Star card is that healing energy after confusion. Okay. It's also hope after emotional darkness. I'm getting the light is already shining on you. It may be an illusion, creating this illusion that the light isn't, but the star is here. Okay. So I'm getting here, you're becoming aligned with your authentic future, and it suggests unseen fog But the unseen fog eventually clears. And I feel like that this reading could be the clearing if you've been guided to this message. Intuitively awakened starseed, right? But I'm getting here a path is being revealed, right? That feels calmer, more honest, and emotionally sustainable. Okay? You guys, there's something very, I feel like just like dark, dishonest type of energy coming from whatever is holding you back. There's a lot of illusions, false realities, could be some gaslighting going on here. Okay? Yeah. You guys, I'm getting here, lean on your own intuition. Okay? So I feel like what's blocking this new beginning, what I'm getting is fear of uncertainty, unresolved emotional attachment, and energetic ties to the past. That should have been first. Now, some of y'all, you could have moved on, but it's like you're still experiencing all of this helter skelter. Why did I just say that? You guys, but like, it's like chaos. Where did I get that from? Because you're not holding on to it, but it's still attached to you, or it's still popping up so that you don't forget it, right? It's almost like who this is like an attachment. Some of y'all might need to do some cleansing because it's like whatever this is, and I'm saying this, but I feel like it's like you try to detach, but it's like something just keeps holding on. Okay, so some energy needs to be cleared out, or some cleansing here. Okay, on the spiritual level, definitely. But I'm getting here, this reading does suggest that this chapter will open once, that that attachment is removed. So whether it's you stop trying to carry both the old life into the new life, or if it's just something that is just holding on to you, that you need to do what you have to do to break that attachment. Yeah. But I'm getting here, you have that chapter is waiting for you. Okay? But there's something that needs to be done here. And I'm picking up on some ties from the past, you guys. That's the primary thing. But also, too, there's some element of uncertainty and also emotional attachment. But I feel like that's all tied into those ties from the past, you guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. Hopefully, this helped for someone. And I will see you guys for your next reading. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.